What's going on, YouTube? My name is the Immortal Phoenix, and welcome back to another Boruto video here on the channel. And in today's video, we are going to be going over the sneak peek page for Boruto TBV Vortex Chapter 8. So in Chapter 7, after Jura got done reading some books, we were told that he is going to go search for Naruto Uzumaki, and we are getting exactly that in the sneak peek page. So yeah, let's see what's going on. All right, so we are here looking at the sneak peek page of Boruto TBV Vortex Chapter 8. Now, I haven't reviewed Chapter 7 yet because I was kind of a little bit busy throughout this whole month. I'm sorry I forgot to update you guys on what's going on, but I'm back now and I really want to talk about some Boruto content. So far, we see that Jura and Hidari are in the Hidden Leaf Village, but what's weird is that we don't see their chakra being registered by the sensory unit. Now, I'm not going to say anything just yet, because the sensory unit hasn't yet, registered their chakra or seen them or we haven't seen the sensory unit in action just yet to see what's going on. Whether or not if Jura and Hidari is gonna, pull some huge stunt probably by the end of the chapter, because right now so far I'm just gonna go at this based off of this chapter. But we see that Hidari and Jura have pulled up to the Hidden Leaf Village. Jura is saying it's an old bookstore. Look, Hidari. So he walks in, he says, "This is fantastic. For an unexpected encounter, it looks promising. Are you here, Uzumaki Naruto?" Interesting. I like the way he said it with a straight face. So, I'm kind of wondering, Jura seems to be a bit of a bookworm, and I don't know if this is the case, but I think I remember, watching one of Kitomaki's videos, he mentioned how Jigen is also a bookworm. Now, I don't really know if this could potentially be, if Jura's identity could potentially be Jigen, Ishiki, or Kawaki's. Those are the likely choices. But, I'm going to wait until further confirmation because this is very interesting. The fact that Jura himself, pulled up to the Hidden Leaf Village, tried to search for Naruto Uzumaki, and he ends up finding an old bookstore with a lot of books in there. He is a Shinju. He's still learning. So it's like a newborn child just being introduced into the world, and, he's absorbing all of this knowledge and all of this information about the world so he can better understand the environment and everything that's in it, including its history. Now, this is very interesting. What is going to happen when Naruto and all of them, ends up, what is going to happen when the Shinjus do face up against their loved ones, since they are the counterparts to the person that was bitten by the claw grimes and, became this. So I really am hoping that, we do get a big fight throughout the chapters to come, because I really do want to see what's going on. Konohamaru facing up against, Konohamaru Team 10 facing up against, Matsuri, Damon and Ada facing up against Bug, and Hidari, potentially Sakura. If the information is relayed to her about what's going on, they may end up finding, Hidari. I'm trying to figure out whether or not if Sakura is going to even be a part of, this intense major fight, because she hasn't shown up yet in the manga. She has been present in the beginning, but that was only in the beginning when she was helping out against the, Momoshiki invasion. So I don't know what's been going on. She hasn't made her appearances yet, but I'm hoping she does in these upcoming chapters, because, this is, important for her, because her husband is, now seen as a traitor again and a rogue ninja, helping out, the other traitor who allegedly killed the 7th Hokage, which is Boruto. So, Sarada, Sakura, they have to get involved at some given point. And I really do want to see Sarada's character development, and, whether or not she'll use the Mangekyo Sharingan against Hidari. That would be very, very cool, because we'll actually get to see what the Mangekyo Sharingan is capable of, and, a lot of other things, including, Jura, Boruto, Jura, Kawaki. Jura versus Boruto and Kawaki. That's also going to be very interesting, because I do also want to see Boruto activate his Karma Seal and see whether or not if he's going to be way stronger than the Shinjus, or if the Shinjus are actually going to give him a straight up, battle that, will force Boruto to have to rely on Momoshiki's power, because so far he hasn't used the Karma Seal not once. And I do believe this is past trauma that was, from Momoshiki taking over his body and, just hurting the people that he cares about. So, he wants to rely on his own power rather than Otsutsuki power. He wants to remain a ninja because, you know, he wants to ensure that the, well, age of shinobi does not end just yet. We don't really know whether or not if that scene will be retconned, but I am hoping that, you know, towards the end of the series, you know, we figure out what's going on with the Shinjus, if the Shinjus are even gonna still be around after, you know, this given point. And I'm also hoping and anticipating that chapter 11, you know, we'll see a death happen. Maybe not just a death, but, you know, the death of the entire village. That's probably when they're gonna do the whole scene again. But then that's also going to be another thing. If Boruto and Kawaki do end up, you know, facing up against Jura, what's stopping Kawaki and Boruto from finding each other? Because Kawaki still doesn't trust Boruto because of Momoshiki, and Boruto wants to suppress Momoshiki's power so he can be able to, you know, get through to Kawaki. So, you know, Kawaki can unseal Naruto and Hinata from the Daikoku 10 dimension. Now, it's interesting. What happens if Jura does end up devouring Naruto? Will Naruto become another Ten Tails Jinchuriki, or will he just fuse with Jura and become a new type of being? That'll be super interesting. But all right, going at it based off these leaks right here, you know, Jura is a bit of a bookworm, and we've seen this happen with Jigen. Now, a lot of people are saying that it could be Kawaki's counterpart, which I guess I kind of agree with that, because in chapter 2 we did see that the claw grime slammed, you know, Kawaki into the pavement, and I didn't necessarily see, for me personally, I didn't necessarily see the claw grime just absorb Kawaki's chakra. And then some people say that the chakra within the claw grime was dissipated into the Ten Tails dimension, but, you know, I don't know. To me personally, I think it has to be either Jigen or Ishiki, which I think they're both the same, because in chapter 6, you know, Boruto mentions how Code's white karma seal is nothing but a lump of Otsutsuki chakra that came from Ishiki. I don't know, he probably could be Ishiki, because based off of his powers and his abilities alone, he's able to fly. Whereas the others, we haven't seen them fly just yet, but we did see them use jutsus and abilities of the people that, you know, were bitten by the claw grinds, since they do have their chakra within them. But I rambled on for too long. This is going to be very interesting. So yeah, I cannot wait for chapter 8 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex to come out. Full spoilers will be out on the 16th, so I'll be sure to cover that once I get off of work. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. This is the Immortal Phoenix, and I'm signing right out. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I'm back, and I'm going to keep doing more Boruto content. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Do you think that, you know, there's going to be more to it than this chapter than just, you know, Jura pulling out to a bookstore and just, you know, probably taking in more knowledge like he did in chapter 7? Or do you think he'll actually, you know, go through with just finding Naruto? Because I don't know, destroying the village doesn't seem to be on his mind. I think he's trying to search for answers, which is why he's going to Naruto. But Kawaki, since he's aware that Jura is trying to find out where Naruto is, I think there's going to be a chance that, you know, he'll probably fight Jura, and it'll probably lead to Jura, you know, having to, you know, probably body Kawaki, kind of like he did Boruto in chapter 4. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm signing right out. Peace out, guys.